Hello, welcome to Atrocious Gameplay. Now this is a wacky deck profile video. This was a challenge presented to one of our Twitch community members, Temmie on Smash, redeeming the award of Filthy Busted Broken Deck. Now if you don't know what this is a reward where I will showcase a deck profile on YouTube and play some games with it that you send me. Now Temmie, unfortunately, didn't have an exact deck list, so it provided a little bit of fun as Temmie gave me kind of a basis on some of the cards that they used and said, you know what, just build it as the best as possible. And so I have taken an Eeveelutions deck and kind of evolved it into part of a toolbox, as you could say. So if you like what you see, maybe you want to join, like, comment, subscribe. Also check out our Twitch screen, twitch.tv/atrociousgameplay. Here is the deck. Now if you look at these first couple cards, you could probably guess what I've tried to transform this deck into. Let me tell you, since rotation, Eeveelutions have been so incredibly difficult to be able to win. I played numerous games with a straight Eeveelutions deck, just a whole bunch of Flareons, Jolteons, Umbreons, all those Pokemon as the kind of main attackers that you will see on the field. And by golly, Batman, ever since rotation happened, that is so difficult. So I decided to transform this idea into a Mewtwo box that utilizes the Eeveelutions. Now, if you look at this, you will see that Mewtwo, very, very good card, especially in Expanded, has a wide variety of Pokemon that it can use. I've stayed true and tried and gum, not an advertisement. I've tried to stay true to what Temmie said. Their main attackers were Umbreon and Glaceon. So I've kept this in this deck to try to incorporate it. And let me tell you, sometimes maybe when you start too far behind, Dark Call GX discarding the 2 energies from your opponent's Pokemon could be pretty good, not gonna lie. Especially towards the end of a game to maybe stall out and win. Because you have a bunch of different stall cards. I try to, although this wasn't a part of Temmie's original list, Jolteon EX and Glaceon GX, a lot of you may know. Very, very nice cards with Flash Ray and Crystal Ray, being able to wall off your opponents and not attack, basically, and do damage. We have a bunch of other cards in here as well, including Noivern's Distort, getting that item lock on, and it's pretty strong in my opinion using Dimension Valley. I really like Dimension Valley. A card that you almost always have to combo with Mewtwo and Mew GX and Expanded. You got your Prism Energies in here and your Aurora Energies. Aurora Energies pretty good to be able to discard some of these Pokemon that you want to use, and it may be a little bit of a meme, right, to have like Glaceon and Umbreon in here, but again, I've used these attacks before. I've used Frostbolt. Polar Spear is also really, really good, especially when your big guy Incineroar is prized on that Darkest Tornado, and then Umbreon with that Dark Call, as I said earlier, and even Strafe. Maybe you just want to hit and then run away. You hit into it. Maybe they got something big and powerful powered up, and you just run back into like a Zigzagoon and just feed 1 prize instead of 2. That is always a nice play in my personal opinion. Now, you could also think about discarding the Zigzagoon. You could take away 1 Zigzagoon and instead put in a Giratina, the one from Lost Thunder. That could actually be a pretty good idea that I think I'm actually going to incorporate here in a hot second. There we go. So then you can kind of use that Pokemon and then get it back and add more damage counters onto the field, because you're also using Lost Boomerang sometimes. Lost Boomerang, 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, especially in a format with like Zigzagoons, or I mean, I've even faced against some Jirachis. I don't know why people are playing Jirachis, but I've faced some of those. This is actually a really, really nice call, because then you could kind of reach those Pokemon that have like that 60, that 70, which could be really, really good. So I'm excited to see this. I will showcase kind of every single game. Some of the ones, especially the losses, I will showcase in like seconds. We're just going to see how long it takes for me to win one of these games. So fingers crossed, let's go in. All right, first game in here. I kind of want to go second, not gonna lie, with this deck. I've kind of enjoyed going second a little more, not only because of like Dimension Valley and stuff. You get often a turn 1 attack, which is really, really good, but you give yourself a lot of different options in terms of being able to do whatever you need. And a little bit of me wishes I kind of started Giratina, but I'm also kind of okay with Giratina Garchomp. We have a Litten right here. I'm Not 100% sure why this is. Now I'm wishing I kept that other Zigzagoon, because then a linear attack would have been able to KO. So that's a little bit F, but that's okay. Anyways, we're going to go here. We're actually going to go ultra aggressive, in my personal opinion. Let's see. We've got Compressor here. We have Nest Ball. We have Quick Ball. I think maybe I want to go Zigzagoon. Yeah, Zigzagoon is a pretty good option right here. We are going to Quick Ball away this Zigzagoon. We're going to go grab our Tapu Lele is right here. I think we are going to use Tapu Lele. No, we are actually going to use Shaman. We're going to use Shaman. I threw away the Zigzagoon, didn't I? I did. Woof, man, throwing right now. They're throwing in some dark Pokemon, it looks like, so I'm going to be going into here. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to throw away a bunch of, well, I'm just going to throw away kind of one supporter and then go around and try to use, throw away maybe Crushing, or, nah, maybe not you. Maybe I'll go you. I could just go Lost Boomerang, actually. Now, we won't be able to use Lost Boomerang or Distort in this turn, but I think we'll be okay. We're not going to be able to reach the kill, so I'm not going to worry about trying to get that. Unfortunately, we do have D Valley right here. We do have their Nest Ball. What would actually help us? If we Nest Ball right here, we could start going into the Mewtwo. That might be a decent idea, and then going in with an N, so then it kind of gives us a little bit more with our hand, and woo, man, that hand is bad. But here we go. We're just going to linear attack into there. A little bit of, oof. So I can use Distortion Door. I can't retreat, though. That's the problem. Like, I can, no, I could attach, retreat, and then Lost Boomerang. Or I could do this. Cool. All right, so I think I just win right now, because I put one right there, and then I lost Boomerang. Okay, GG's never punished. We just won. But I'm gonna do a second one because I don't want this video to be super short. But we're gonna try to win a second game. How many games does it take to win a second game? This was entirely unplanned. All right, I guess we're going into a second one. I guess we're gonna try to get a second win, and I apologize if in the recording you kind of hear some like loud banging. The apartment complex is currently re-roofing. They're redoing the roof at our apartment complex, so it's a little bit bang bang choo choo train over here. But you know what? Okay, we're facing a donk deck. So this is not great, but I think that we're just a little bit too big, in my personal opinion. I don't know if there's a second. Oh, the Mewtwo right here. Never mind. Okay, we might actually lose by not benching this Jolteon, because Mewtwo hits for weakness, and then the good old fast raid does extra damage, along with things like the plus power, the Zigzagoon, the poison. This is going wrong very fast, so I'll probably catch you when they're done, because it takes them like 20 minutes to be done. How much damage are they doing? I don't even know at this point. So they still need 110. Should have benched this Jolteon right here. Jolteon essentially like gives us the win con, because 160 and 270, too big. Dedenne, they're going all in. They now have 8 cards to go. Man, I enjoyed sitting here for 16 minutes. Anyways, on to the next game. Watch it. I'm not going to be able to win a second game now. We won that first game super easy. I'm not going to be able to win game 2. All right, so we're going first. So I don't think that this is a donk deck. We do start Jirachi, which isn't the worst starter, especially since we're going first, but it's not looking super great in my opinion. All right, so let's discard Pokemon that we don't really care about. All right, so we're going to go all down there. We're going to I think Aurora Energy is correct in the case that they use like or if we like top deck Shaman or something like that, but I think we just chill here. I mean, there is a way, I believe. I mean, I guess if they have like Hypnotic Laser, they can knock it. Well, no, if they get a Welder to 2. Ah, they're going to Kiawe. Holy smokes. Now, Kiawe is a card that I have not used in a long time. And of course we get that guy. Anyways, we're going to go Sycamore. We are looking, I like Mewtwo right there. I like D-Valley as well. Now, the thing is with, all right, we're going to Distortion Door. Just get that guy up there. We're going to put Mewtwo down. We are going to... We could actually put Marshadow down, and no, because Marshadow's not a Psychic Pokemon, so that wouldn't work. I was going to say we could use Distort, but I think we have to go Mewtwo for this. So let's go here. I'm just going to put this up here. We're going to actually retreat down to here, and then we'll go ahead and use Distort and see if it helps out enough, because they can't use items. They won't be able to switch unless they manually retreat, which is really nice, which means that they'd have to commit a Welder. So Dimension Valley is there. Dimension Valley's already done its job. I'm totally okay with that. I think they're probably going to Shell Trap though, right? And this is damage from, yeah, this is Shell Trap doing that 20. We can put up a Dimension Valley. Boom Burst I don't think would do too much. Flash Ray could work because it's a bunch of basic Pokemon. But it's prevent all damage done next turn, so like we would still get the 8 damage counters. Or we could just Ranger. It's incredibly slow. But if we Ranger and then if we go Ranger, we could kind of stall this out one turn. Flash Ray would be alright. I guess I'm going to go Flash Ray and force them to have like an evolution of some sort. But now, unless they evolve, they can't hit us. This is a cup. I mean, I've faced a couple fireboxes already in this quest to win with the evolution deck. So we'll see how this goes. Now, the Spartan play from them would be to go and Shell Trap, but they're going to Bright Flame, not affecting me, which gives me an out to just knock out right away, which is really nice. I definitely want to do this. I want to bump that, especially if they just got rid of some of those. But if I go another Flash Ray, I do knock out. So a little bit of a misplay for my opponent. Oh, there's an attacker right there. We could GG end this Centiskorch though. That could be very interesting, GG ending it. It wouldn't be knocked out, so that could be interesting. But Fire Spin right here would still knock us out, so I'm not 100% sure where I should be going with this. Let's see, what are our options right here? We could Miraculous Duo, that would do 200, and you still don't knock us out, and it forces you to do other things. Maybe I do that. Yeah, maybe I do that. Maybe I just go Miraculous Duo and heal up, and then just knock you out next turn instead of GG ending. This allows me to survive a little bit longer. Now, this Volcanion I have not seen in a while. Triple XL, but I don't think Triple XL works. Yeah, Triple XL doesn't work unless you have something that turns everything into fire energies. But that's a stage 2 Emboar, so I don't know how you're doing that per se. Now, this is the guy that I'm really scared of because of the 300 right there. That does a lot of damage. I don't know if y'all could tell. Glaceon is actually a really good top deck. Alright, looks like we're playing the slow game. We are playing the slow game today. Wonderful top deck. I told you all we would do it. So this is a little tricky now because I can't get hit by evolution Pokemon, which includes Charizard and Centiskorch. So now they have to try to commit to this Volcanion right here to be able to attack, and we'll see how that goes for them. They've only got 15 cards left. Could we stall it out and win? I don't know. Have I seen any bosses from them or anything like that? No, I have not. They do have Guzma, but no Versus Seeker as of yet. And if they're playing Eldegoss, do they even have Versus Seeker? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, because they evolved into that Charizard and went super aggressive, they can't hurt me at this point. Unless they commit more to the Volcanion, which, I mean, if you want to, I imagine that they have more Welders in this deck. Or like a Kiawe, which would be really, really good. There's a Charizard V right there. They're probably going to try to think about going into him with that. I'm just going to try to keep doing 70, I guess. I still want to use Crystal Ray, especially because they're drawing cards. I wonder if I can just like overall stall them out. Strafe knocks out right here, but I don't want to do that. I think I just want to go Crystal Ray again. I think I just want to continue with this, especially if they just committed that right there. 6 more cards remaining. We'll see if we can get him, if we can stall it out right here. I don't know. They've got 6 cards left. I'm not going to be using N because they're probably eventually going to take a knockout. Now they're going to be at 3 cards left remaining. The swell is fine. We haven't really used the swell at all. But energy burst there for the knockout. So let's see now. We're officially on a time clock. We'll put up Giratina right here because I don't think I'm going to be able to attack. We do have N. Again, I don't want to use it though. We're going to Field Blower. Put both of those away. I can't go for Layla. I can't go for Dimension Valley. I might as well try to get something trapped. So let's trap this guy. Yeah, let's trap him. See if you got any more switches in this deck. You've used 3, so there's 1 left. There's 1 switch left, but I think we're fine at this point. Charizard VMAX, very, very hard to switch. Kiawe, yeah, you didn't have anything in there. All right, here we go. We can do, maybe I just pass. I kind of want a Battle Compressor, though. I want to try to get some stuff in the discard pile that I don't need. And GG's, we did end up stalling out. See, I told y'all this deck can win. It's tough. Your opponent may have to make a mistake or two, but you can win. So thank you so much for watching. A little bit of a different profile, a little bit of fun, a little bit of games. I know it could be a little bit tough right now in the meta to be able to play some tier 1 decks and just overall have fun. So hopefully this provides you a little bit of fun with this deck. Everybody likes Eeveelutions, including myself, so I had a lot of fun making this. Thank you again, Temmie, for redeeming the Filthy Busted Broken deck. I hope that this is good enough for you. I know I had to make this kind of a Mewtwo box, but you know what? Wait, not this one. This one came out in clutch for us in the very end. So again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out our Twitch stream if you want to do a deck profile of your own. I love doing these. They're really fun. They're a fun way to reward you guys for supporting the stream, especially if you can't do stuff like donate or whatever. Because, you know, I personally think your time is very, 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 very valuable. So, appreciate it again. I will see you all next time. And, you know, we're not very good at video games or card games, but we do have a fun time doing it. And this was fun. So, peace.